Welcome to E-Patashala. We are now going to talk about the dam. So dam is a open space for the city, and it also got a lot of plenty of water, and the microclimate will also be a very good one. And from the dam only we get lot of water for our irrigation network, your agriculture activity. We get lot of plenty of water. So normally water will be stored in the dam and let out in different seasons. So during monsoon you will have a lot of water coming into the river, and then water will be stored and then used for irrigating the agricultural land. Apart from this also acts as a very good tourist spot and an urban space and an recreation place. Plus you also have varieties of fish available for the people to eat it. So you have freshwater fishes are available in the dam, plenty of freshwater. This particular location, which is almost around 30 kilometers from Cochin town, is a very interesting setting. In between the mountains you have a huge dam come up, and the entire water is stored for the irrigation purpose. But once the irrigation activity over, you will literally see a land below that. There will be very little water and the entire land is exposed. So we are also trying to develop in such a way, creating some check dams here and there, and then store the water on the remaining period and create some activity for the people. I myself travelled in this particular river or a dam, whatever we want to call, but there was a rumor that we have flying snakes are there in that area, very, very poisonous. People are not allowed to go into the forest area. Very, very conserved, protected forest is there surrounding this particular river. So people don't go there. We all went in a speedboat and enjoy the settings and other things. But otherwise, people are not allowed to go inside. We also did not get into the land area. We just saw the whole thing. But people are telling there are a lot of wild animals and other things. This also connects to Thekari, at least another 50-60 kilometers away from this place. So huge water body. But the developmental what we have done here is to give rise to more on walking trails, viewing towers, and then decks for the people to sit and watch the water, and then angling spot for fishing purposes. Then some tree houses are provided. So this basic community will improve the tourist inflow, one. Number two, people also need not sit and watch the TV always, so we need to have some kind of a recreation for them. Then you have a boating facility available. Then you can also stay there. As you know, in Kerala we have this lot of movie shootings also take place in this particular area. So all those activities culminate to a very good tourist spot here. And these facilities will add to a very good revenue for the tourism department. Plus we also have people will come in larger numbers, so we also have a place for them to cook themselves, because they are all coming from villages and other places. They may not be able to afford hotel food or anything, so they bring their own food. Provide them a place for them to do the cooking, and then they'll eat, they'll spend the whole day there, and then enjoy the space and then go back. They have a nice children's play area. And we are also having a high level cottages wherein it's a little more 5-star facility cottages are provided. So anybody wanted to stay there for 2-3 days, it's a comfortable stay will be there. So we are also planning to improve the facilities in that area. It's a very interesting setting, very interesting dam to look at it, and then you can always go there. It's a very interesting place to see. We are actually going to again to dams. Dams basically, as I told already, is a part of the urban landscapes area, wherein it acts as one of the largest open spaces for the city people as well as the rural people. But even though it's a little bit far away, people come here in a large junks and enjoy this as a picnic spot. They spend the whole day here and enjoy the water and its surrounding. Normally, when you have so much of water, the microclimate is normally improved upon, and you have a climate, which is more chill and then more temperature wise, lesser temperature than the other places. And of course, you have a lot of greenery around, and people who eat fishes, you get a freshwater lake or freshwater fishes are available. So these are all the advantages, and plus you have the boating facility and other thing. This particular dam what we are talking about, Bhudantan-Kettu, so one of the very important tourism destination. This is actually 50 kilometers from Cochin. We are talking about all the locations are given in the plan, and this place is very famous for bird sanctuary, and we have a designated forest area around this particular place, and people cannot enter some of the forest wherein you have most poisonous snakes are there. People call them some anaconda snakes or something like that, which we have never seen. They call it flying snakes also in this area. I also went there twice to find out where the snakes fly and how fine. But you have tall trees are available, so you can really enjoy the forest from the water. You cannot get into the forest because of the dangerous of the animals. That is their life. We cannot go and disturb the life of the flora or fauna or avifauna, the animals, whatever is there. So we cannot disturb their life because it is their place. So this place is very famous because for the birds, because it is called a Salim Ali Bird Sanctuary at Tattikad, and very very interesting place. See, actually this Bhudantan-Kettu, we have very funny name. They used to tell us the river was flowing, people wanted to stop the river or something like that. The monsters in that area planned to submerge the temple, so they started dumping the rocks in that area so that water will get filled up and then temple will get buried. But what happened, they call Lord Shiva came in the early morning and then started roaster. Early morning it does at 1 o'clock itself in the midnight. So these monster or what they call, they are all will run away, and then river is left as it is, so that river flow is not disturbed, and Lord Shiva's temple also saved up. Very funny story. But still you can see the rocks lying in that area, and people call this as a myth or something like that. You believe it or not, it is there. But very interesting to go and see these hear the stories of the local people and enjoy the place. That's more important. The bird sanctuary, you have different birds and other thing is there. You can read whatever I have given there. It's a very good dam, old dam. Good, this one. You are seeing water now and all. During the month of January, February, you don't see any water. Because the entire water goes for irrigation, and then they wait for the monsoon to stop again, and then water will get filled up, and then you will see water everywhere. why to visit this place, and very nice trails are there. People really enjoy. It's more of an urban park in the village, urban park in the downward area. It's a nice place. You can see the proposal. What we have done is, you have some hanging bridge, you have people to walk around, you have created a lake, you have created a boating facility, you have created a walkway. See, you have space for the caravan parking, you have gazebos, you have boardwalking, have a hanging bridge coming up there, and then steps for the people to have a bath. Lot of facilities come up, and then quite an interesting place to enjoy. It's a very interesting place. Even just married couples come here and take a shooting over here. It's very interesting to watch one cameraman running around the couple and then taking a photograph. Very funny to watch, these kind of activity take place here. And nice walking area, and you have good fishes available here. I have some of the drawings shown here for the detailing how you walk and all. When you're walking in the upper level, the water depth is almost more than 5 meters. So whatever foundation, everything we do, we have to go down to that level and come up. It's not a joke to go 5 meters below and then bring up, but we have to do it in order to achieve the requirement. See, you can show the stone bud walls, you can see the parking facilities, other things, play areas. You can create see the hanging bridge created from, so that people will trek on that way area and then trek into the forest area and go back and then complete the loop. This hanging bridge is required to complete the loop. And propose to park and children's play area in a small open spaces around that area. And you have a bathing ghat, you have river walk has been proposed. People to sit and watch, more than getting into the water, it's always pleasure to sit and watch the river flowing. Then bamboo kiosks, boat jetties. As I was telling lot about the development of Bhudathan Kettu, so we have to understand the historical importance of this particular area. You have a small forest trail also available, so use them for the public. And we were also planning to provide a caravan parking area, so people can come in a caravan and sit there, relax, and then go back. So all the facilities are available now for the people to use it. So that is more important, to enjoy the place. So go to Bhudathan Kettu and enjoy the place. Thank you.